communist prohibition on martial arts, most masters were too old to engage in contact training, and as a result, the combat element was largely omitted from the arts. Wushu is about fighting. He has dedicated himself to the preservation and advancement of Songpan Paochuichuan combat theory. A year later, I was given that chance at the hands of his senior student, Sao. As Sao and I played, I was made immediately and profoundly grateful for my 76-inch reach, and credited entirely for why my head is still attached to my shoulders. We played hard for about 10 minutes, each landing some clean hits, and finished hugging it out. And that. In his weekend Songpan Paochui school, Wang Shifu students practice a wide range of techniques. Once a student achieves a base level of competency, they are allowed to begin unchoreographed partner exercises. The first of these is tuo, or push training. Push training is designed to exercise the grounding work built by stance training. The intensity of any given pushing match varies dramatically, from subtle, calculated positioning to rapid attacks. Push work eventually advances into throwing practice, which builds on the same lessons of grounding and applying force, only with the added danger of being flung bodily into the ether. Once Wang Shifu students get comfortable with push sparring and demonstrate sufficient skill, control, and composure, they are started on striking. In Songpan Paochuichuan, there are three main ways that a person can generate whole body power and demonstrate Fa Li through a strike. These are crushing power, whipping power, and dragging power. Of these three, dragging power is the least intuitive and the most easily perverted by improper technique. To compensate for this, it is generally the first of the three powers that Wang Shifu breaks down for application. In the beginning, students work on somaticizing the basic structure of the dragging pulling strike. Next, these movements are integrated deeper into the structures such as the hips and the back. Next, they are paired with basic footwork to build whole body coordination, and finally employed in partner drills. Once all of these elements are understood, Wang Shifu transitions the student into a sort of free sparring that isolates the dragging and pulling technique called young wolf fighting. These practice sessions may look a bit goofy, but are quite effective at training distancing, composure, and timing. Next, Wang Shifu teaches crushing and whipping striking. Unlike many modern wushu systems, there is little flashy about Songpan Paochui striking techniques. Emphasis is placed on rapid, efficient movements that incorporate zhong ti li, or full body power. Wang Shifu is also quite strict that the wrist and hand need to be tight and clenched to avoid breaking too many fingers. As with the gathering and pulling sparring, the striking techniques are soon taken into practicum and used in sparring. It is through this blending of classical kung fu mixed with constant application work that Wang Shifu is able to preserve and perpetuate the combat core of his Gong Fu. Thank you so much for watching.